My name is Brian and welcome back to Desert Theory. Well, tonight's going to be kind of prepping for a race. We need to see what kind of tires we have. If some of them hold air, we need to go through all the boxes we got when we bought this car. We don't know what we have for spare parts. We'll be grabbing all those out of the trailer, bringing them here, laying everything out and organizing it. So a bunch of kind of prep work for going to the race. So kind of a fun night. Be fun going through these boxes where we don't know what any of them are. So better get going. I'm gonna drop this.
Dude, we do have another one.
So there's a circle for a hole there, maybe?
Put a patch in that someday.
Yes, sir. Got another one right here.
She got a patch. Repatcher. You got another one? What? Brian.
But it says bad. I don't know where it's bad, but it says bad.
Bad.
But it doesn't look bad.
Oh, and it's got another BT or something. He had a lot of ultra wheels. Is this an ultra? This is an ultra wheel. These are really good wheels.
Sweet.
So we just need to get the bead lock. Let's roll it over here and see if the ring, if the bead lock ring that we have a whole box of would fit.
Yep.
Wheel, dude.
Yeah. Okay, so what we're doing right now is just grabbing tires. And then these are all the boxes of stuff that we got when we bought this thing from Brent.
Tool bags, toe straps, there's baggies, I don't know, whatever.
So we just need to get all this into the shop and organize it. See what we need to throw away, see what we need to keep, see what we need to carry on the car, see what we need to take to the race. So just a bunch of different things. So
Ready? Why am I saying all these weird things?
I don't know.
Why am I calling you Freddy?
Don't let that thing pinch you.
What's that?
So don't let it pinch you.
Alright, is this thing gonna be Swiss cheese? Wanna help me out here?
No, let's do it.
You like Come on! There you go. Is it going?
Yep.
There it is.
Oh yeah, got it.
There it is.
It's a highly technical way to do that.
Yep.
Kick it.
Hey, hold it, it's gonna tip over.
Hey, I'm filming.
I know. You can't do two things at once.
This wasn't a very good shot. It's also dangerous over here.
This is the one that has all these bolts in it that come flowing out of here.
Okay, so this is pretty cool. We went through a bunch of tires. We think we have quite a few good ones. We actually think we have 7 spares, including the one that's gonna go on the car. So that gives us, a couple at our main pits, a couple to pro pits, a couple at areas of the course that we think are bad, that we can have members of our crew sitting there waiting. So if we run through a rocky section, we can pull over, they can throw a new tire on, not even take the one off the back of the car and get us going again. Pretty cool. And ProPit, so I mentioned that's a BFG sponsored. It's a semi with a whole bunch of tools. You can give them tires at contingency. You give them tires, they take them out. They have a spot pretty much halfway on the course somewhere away from the main pits. And they'll fix tires, they'll change tires, they'll fix any kind of thing. If you have spark plug problems, wiring problems, exhaust, they have welders. So that's a free service with the sponsorship of BFG. So the 4 tires on the car look great. Some of our spares are a little bit older, definitely have some miles on them, but they will all get us back or finish a race on these. So we are just pumped, and we're running BFG, so we shouldn't have flats anyway. So pretty cool. So we're gonna get all these tires stacked up. Took a lot longer than we were hoping, but we at least want to get some of these boxes dug into, see what we have for spare parts. So be kind of some treasure chests we're going to be going through here right now.
This looks like a filter for the dry sump. Okay, tire sealant. Oh, Brian. So here is what I was looking for. The Motec connector. So for the engine management, there's there's software that came in all the books that we got with the car, and so you need to use this cable to connect it to like a laptop or computer to be able to change any settings. So like for instance, the tachometer is maxes out at 3,000 RPM right now. So we need to adjust that, and you can do all that on a laptop connected to the car. So we can set it to 7,500, which is about where the red line on this motor is, and so you don't over rev it. Oh, that's a position sensor.
Oh, like your cam position sensor?
Yeah, so like one of the ways that this engine management system knows the engine RPM and when to fire and run the motor is through these little position sensors. So there's one of these on the distributor I saw, and so these probably are some spares for that, which is cool. There's also like spare O2 sensors, oxygen sensors for the motor that we can get plugs for.
It's an injector. Looks like it's gotta be an injector, right?
Yeah, spare injectors.
See all these little plug-in pins?
Oh yeah, those are all for injectors.
Yep. Oh, this is for the side doors on a John Deere. Nope, that's probably not.
Is it aluminum?
Yeah. It's a racing aluminum.
Probably not for a John Deere if it's aluminum.
Confused. I got confused.
Maybe. But some more antennas. This is a dead pedal. People, you heard of a dead pedal? It's where you'd rest your clutch foot in a really rough desert when you're bouncing through the bumps. You could put your foot on this and help kind of keep yourself in the seat.
And speaking of that, hopefully in the next couple weeks, it's not going to be next week, but maybe the week after, or even after that, we hope to get some dead pedals in. Kelly's 6'3", Zach Johnson's 6'4", and I'm 6'8". So we really just need to move everything as far as we can towards the front of the car so we can get our legs a little bit straighter while we're trying to brace ourselves in the car. Water temp. They got some good stuff in here.
Yeah, is that more position sensor?
Mm-hmm. Hopefully just because they want to have a coil pack.
Oh geez, this one's heavy.
Radiator, cap, and more belts. Look at that. I got belts in here too.
So the one belt, yeah, this cog belt is the one this should be for that oil pump. So if the oil pump stops pumping oil, we got a belt.
Okay, so this is kind of cool. So jacks out in the desert are a pain in the butt because the wheels are small and you're dragging them through the desert and the dust and the over sagebrush and everything else. So what we have is a little caddy for our jack. So why these are cool is they run out, and then Kelly, will you let that down for a second? So see how this is on the ground, so it's stable because that metal piece is down on the ground. So now when he lets all the weight off of that, tires bring it back up, boom, it comes off the ground and now it wheels around. Yeah, so this is just a really nice thing to be able to pull around in the desert. And there the bottom is where you can kind of see where it just sits down on the ground. So it's not those little cheap wheels that are holding your car up and supporting you. It just drops right down to the ground.
Yep.
So it's just all the little things like this that we're getting ready for the race here over, the next few times we're out here. Okay, we got the spares done. We went through these kits. We're getting everything ready for the race. Definitely this kind of smaller stuff, right? But this is what it takes to go racing, and this is what it takes to go racing and have a problem and know what you need and where it is to fix it. So this is a really fun part of it too. It's all the different parts of racing that we love, and we're just so happy that we're getting to share it with you, and excited that you guys are all along with us on this ride. So thanks a lot for watching.
See that? There's a good 4 or 5 inches. I don't know what's wrong. I don't know what your problem is.
This should not be standard. This should be against code. It's super annoying. Shouldn't be able to build stuff like this.
I'm guessing it's probably the fact that the doors are only that tall, Brian.
There's no. You can angle them up.
There's no. I've told you that we could angle them up.
Okay, so a bunch of you probably noticed that we didn't put out a video last week, and I apologize for that. It wasn't because we were racing, too busy to do it, on vacation or anything like that. It ended up being, I came home from work, realized I had a bunch of pain, ended up being infection in my appendix, and I had to have that removed. So I skipped a whole week out of the shop. I skipped a week of editing and just kind of erased a week there. So getting started back up, getting this video out today, and hopefully this weekend got some exciting stuff coming up for you with going to the desert and stopping by PowerTech. So thanks for watching. Can't tell you how much we appreciate it.